This is your test talking about you being an elf. Well, it's working. Coming through good.
Oh, sorry, wrong letter, not replace the A with an E.
Don't make me do spelling at this early in the morning.
An elf.
Oh, elf. Right, nice. You looking forward to Christmas? We're back. We live. Well, not live. That's all. In any way.
How did you sleep last night?
Thank you for asking. And, well, because I smoked a joint before.
Ah, right.
So
Straight off.
Yeah. And I had... See, this is something they do in Always Sunny that I think they put in there to make it look like obviously they're crazy morons. And ever since I've seen it, I've went, that's actually really clever.
You ate a tin of cat food before bed?
It wasn't cat food, but I ate a lot of pasta to make myself go, oh, fuck, and then went to bed.
So you ate so much pasta that your tummy hurt
to
then fall asleep?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
And you do go off that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember watching it and all of a sudden going, now obviously not cat food, I'm not crazy, but making yourself a bit ill.
You're basically becoming a little bear.
Yeah.
You're eating so much, you're doing a mini hibernation.
Yeah.
That's it's one of the worst things you can do, by the way.
Do you know about this?
Yeah, I think most people would.
I think most people would be scared to do it. So most people would be afraid to even confront the idea. People
eat pasta before a marathon, and you're eating it directly before bed.
Yeah, but like
you're carb loading and then having a wee snooze.
Yeah.
That's terrible idea.
Yeah, no. So I slept like a baby. Is to answer your question?
I'll bet
very well
because you were full of carbs.
Yeah.
What a crazy thing to do. You're not supposed to eat close to bedtime anyway.
That has to be bollocks.
It's
the same thing as like breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Fuck off.
It's not the same as that.
It's gotta be.
It's one.
Don't tell me when I eat, bro. That's what I say to the world.
Fair enough.
That's what I say.
And you're the picture of health. Squaring up to the world.
Yeah. Go and don't fucking tell me when and how to eat.
Well, you keep eating pasta.
I feel like I'm an American.
You keep eating pasta before bedtime, you'll soon be in the same weight class as the world.
If I said the shit that I say in America, I think a lot of them would be like, good for you, man.
You're healthy over there.
You keep...
I've seen TikToks of American cooking. Yeah. You'd be like,
You'd be
like, I had pasta before, but whoa, Johnny Health scare.
Johnny Health.
They'd be like, what's your problem? I had a bag of Cheetos and one bullet.
You gonna fry that burrito? No. But yeah, I do just think that is a fucking bulletproof idea. Anyway, to answer your question, I slept well.
Yeah.
How did you sleep?
Very bad. Didn't have any
Little
pasta.
Boy, no pasta. You didn't make yourself ill before you went to sleep, bro?
No. I paid a man £30 to put a hole in my head yesterday.
What? Dentist.
Yeah, I had a tooth removed.
For a second, I was like, acupuncture.
So I had one removed on one side. Now they've got the other side out. So I thought it was easier this time.
Painful?
Not really. Last time I found it really uncomfortable. I didn't like the noise. This one, there was only a slight cracking sound. Last time there was too much. Apologies, PS. Trigger warning.
But
he pulled it out.
If someone's got a phobia of teeth.
He pulled it out, and I was like, and he said, "Geez, that was tough." And I was like, "Oh, it felt like easier than the last one. Last one, I remember he had to get a different tool. This one, he didn't." And he went, "No, that was quite tough."
See, the thing with me and dentists is you can make all the noise, like the noise of the machine.
Yeah.
Don't scare me until I feel it. The second I feel it, that's when I go, oh, fuck. But if like it could be going, like he could bring in an actual drill, for an actual building site drill, and if I don't feel it, I'm like,
you fine with it?
Sound.
Yeah, I feel like they could have a nicer noise. I feel like they should play like some Childish Gambino or something.
Okay, now
Enya.
You might.
Right. We're just going to drill a
feel
hole.
This a little bit. Okay.
So going to remove some of the tar buildup and.
I will say now. We plug it in. There's nothing we can do about the noise. Okay, there's nothing we can do about it.
Sorry, Ooh, sail away, sail away, sail away. Oh, this is all right. I feel very relaxed.
Quite relaxing, actually.
Yeah, we got queef in a yoga class.
We got the spa model.
Yeah, lovely. So he pulled it out, and then this is going to be maybe too much information for some people.
It won't be for me. I'm good.
Yeah, but I'm warning anybody listening.
Other people, yeah, it's not just us here. You're right.
Maybe skip ahead 20 seconds.
Nah,
So he pulls it out,
can't be that bad.
and he said a piece of bone had fused to the tooth from my jaw, so that came out with it.
A bit of bone.
Yeah, so he showed me there was like a chunk, and he was like, we need to put in some extra stuff. He didn't have to do that on that side.
Oh, so they had to like try and like
He put in, like,
recreate the bone.
You put in a foam, the dissolving foam thing. I don't know what it was.
Fuji 9. I'm guaranteeing you would have been Fuji 9.
Oh yeah?
Yep. I'm confident it would have been Fuji 9.
I'm quite impressed with you if that's true. I'm not even going to question you. I'm going to say, wow, okay.
I'm so convinced it would have been Fuji 9.
Right.
And I could tell you how I'm very confident on that guess.
Mm.
It does make me knowing it's Fuji 9 a little less impressive.
Right.
So I might just leave it with you going, wow, well done.
I think any knowledge that you have is fine. You don't have to show your workings.
Do you ever watch a TV show called Would I Lie to You?
I do, yes.
Bob Mortimer.
Oh my God,
famously
the best one.
Does his own dentistry, and he said,
Did he used to be a dentist?
I don't think he ever did, but he does his own dentistry.
Right.
And he says, with Fuji 9, you can be a dentist. And he went, does Fuji 9 do this? And he went, that's Fuji. I remember the quote. That's Fuji.
Okay.
So Fuji 9 is like a lot of dentistry. So I think that they probably put a bit of Fuji in to replicate the bone that once was there.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
My instinct, I reached for my phone to Google. I'm not going to Google on the podcast.
Okay.
I think it's uncouth
Yeah.
and bad manners. But yeah, he was like, yeah, it's... And the nurse lady...
So is there a lot of blood? I imagine you can't take a blown out without there being a bit of blood.
Blown.
I just called it a blown.
I did wonder, I thought it was another dentist term.
Oh, that'll be blown, mate.
Fuji's and blowns, yeah.
It's Fuji 9 and blowns, baby.
Yeah.
Every day of the week.
Bread and butter. By the way, you should avoid eating that. The assistant, I don't know what you would call it in a dentist. Nurse?
The lady dentist.
The lady dentist is what I want to say. The one you would saw in half.
Yeah. Did I tell you? Oh, sorry. I've got the only.
She said, whoa,
the one you saw.
big tooth. She went, tooth fairy, give you a fair bit for that.
Oh,
and I was like,
fuck off, lady.
And I went, £3, it's yours.
Yeah. £3.
If you can sell it on, that's fine.
Just me coming up.
Just give it it.
If she'd said that to me, I would have just probably again shouted at her. I have a mortgage. Fuck you.
Oh no, I quite like that.
Tooth fairy. Do you like being?
I enjoy being
perceived as a child. Belittled.
Yeah.
Not even belittled, but just perceived as a child.
I think that's quite a funny thing. The juxtaposition.
Someone asked me, oh, so what are you wanting from Santa Claus this year? And I went, fucking nothing, obviously, because he's not a fucking thing. And they went, wow.
I feel like you need to address that.
Anger. Well, I mean, it did hurt me. I remember the day.
Why does it hurt you to be referred to as a young boy? Is it because you are not that big of a grown-up? You're only slowly becoming a grown-up recently?
Yeah. I'm not reacting well to turning 30 soon. I'm still not there yet, so don't you fucking dare say I'm 30. See, there's a little flash there. 30
I didn't find bad. 31. Poof.
See, how is 31 in any way?
Because I was in my 30s.
Yeah, but no, you're in your 30s at 30.
Nah, I didn't feel it then.
No,
31
that's a little thing called denial.
Like, you get 30, you're like, I'm still, whatever. 31 I went.
No, what? No, hey, you need to finish that sentence.
31.
I'm still whatever.
No, that's how you feel.
That's
the end of the sentence.
I'm already like, fuck this.
Well, maybe we'll deal with that. I didn't think too much of it. And Laura kept making fun of me. She kept going, 30. And I was like, whatever.
How old was Laura?
28 at the time.
Oh, yeah, see.
29.
Fucking Ailey's the same. Ailey's 2 years behind me. So she's like just breezing it. And I go, I remember where you were.
Yeah.
I remember the young, youthful times of 28.
Man, when I was 30, I had 2 more teeth.
Yeah, you did.
I was a young whippersnapper.
That was a Fuji-less face, right?
Oh
there.
my gosh, yeah. Forget about it. But yeah, the root was all weird, and they were like, well, fucking hell, that's a sizable tooth.
So was there blood?
Yeah, quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah, there would be.
So you've got to have a big gauze in, and then like my mouth was all numb, and then sure enough, the last one didn't hurt that much afterwards. This one fucking hurts. I did not.
Sore now?
Yeah.
Oh wow, you on painkillers?
Yeah.
Ibuprofen?
No. The other one.
The other one. Para.
Yeah. If you kept guessing if it wasn't paracetamol and then you kept guessing, that was crazy. Yeah, oh yeah, maybe I guess.
But then I'm out.
Benadryl.
Cocaine. For
well,
the audio listeners, he didn't deny.
My friend, who will remain nameless, went to their dentist, and they injected him, and he could still feel it, and they injected him again, could still feel it.
Yeah.
And then they made their assistant leave the room, and they said, I'm not legally allowed to give you anymore. But they did.
Fuck.
Because he'd had too much cocaine, and so the Novocaine didn't take effect.
Oh, shit, the bed.
Yeah.
So did he like get coked up to go to the dentist?
Who doesn't? It's a good laugh. You want to chat to them when they've got their fingers in your mouth? Do you want to, me and you should open a bar? So, pass me the Fuji and you shut up. Fuji's a great name, Fuji 9.
Fuji 9 is a good
Come
name.
down to Fuji 9s.
For a good name for a podcast, bro. Yeah. Did I ever tell you? I think I did, but it was a long time ago. I miss my old dentist so much because it was honestly like they planted these people that worked in there. It was almost like a little experiment.
Yeah.
They were all so fucking good looking. Like everybody
in a dentist is like crazy good looking.
Not the one I'm in now.
Nah,
the one I'm in now.
Also not mine. But in general.
Oh my god, my old one was. It was like.
Do you know that's why they're not doctors?
I'd get excited. Yeah.
Because they're hot.
Yeah.
So they're not smart.
Yeah. What is it about teeth that makes you want to work with teeth? Is just
so you wanted to be you wanted to be a doctor, but you were hot, so you never got smart.
Yeah.
So you had to settle for just the teeth.
Yeah.
Crazy that we, of all the things in the body, we've got doctors, and then you can look after the teeth.
Yeah, you just do teeth.
Yeah.
But my God, I'll let you look after mine.
Does your dentist have a fish tank?
In the lobby.
Yeah.
Old one did. This one does not.
What does
Very
that?
Similar vibe to a fine Chinese restaurant, a dentist lobby.
What is that? What is that?
Why? Very similar vibe.
Yeah, if I see a fish tank in a Chinese restaurant or a dentist, I'm going to go, wow, I'm going to have a good time.
Good place.
Yeah,
this is the place I need to be.
You said not in the lobby. Did it have a fish tank elsewhere?
It has nothing, man.
Right, okay.
It's
it's just weird that you would ask.
I hate it.
You were in the lobby, and I'm like, well, yeah, and you're like, well, no, nowhere.
Yeah.
You could have just said, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, true.
My dentist also doesn't have a fish tank.
Yeah, that's just not a good sign.
Do you know the reason why they have them in the dentist?
Soothing,
yeah, calms you down.
Gotta be relaxing, yeah.
Yeah, fish, no problem.
Because I'm not really bad with teeth. I'm not really, like, scared for the dentist. And I think, again, a big part of that came from... Because they all used to be so fucking fit. I'd go in and be like, yeah, I want to be here.
Yeah.
I want to be here just to stare at some good-looking people for a bit.
Yeah,
Not stare.
No, it's fine. You were a young boy when this happened. Somehow worse.
Is that worse?
Yeah.
Do you know what's mental?
I'm just appreciating your body.
Do you know what's mental?
Don't wear that if you don't want me to look. Scrubs.
Scrubs, sir? Come on, we all know you've got a wee fucking V-neck. Everyone else is just collar and yours is V-neck. Okay, Lisa.
Hey, Halloween's coming up. This episode will probably go out after Halloween, actually. Hey, costume idea. Sexy dental hygienist.
Yeah. What was I going to fucking say there?
Sorry.
It's all right. It's absolutely fine. It's gone. It's
basically,
totally
teeth keep me up now, one way or another. Either my son's got them coming in or I've got them coming out and I'm awake.
And I'm being kept up by teeth, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, for the audio listeners.
Rock hard boner.
Well, I was going to describe it, but there you go. That's
rock hard erection.
Because the dentists.
Yeah, love them.
Where else has very, like, an orderly, attractive staff? Remember, Hollister
what I was going to say.
Used to... All right, go on then.
Do you know what I find a bit mad?
No.
And this is going to sound like I've done this recently, and this is me going, this is normal, right? But I'm just thinking about it there. I've never done this, and I never would, because it's mad. And this is what I'm bringing up. But it shouldn't be mad.
This is the muchest start to a story I've ever heard.
If someone, like, not like...
And remember, I think this is mad.
Yeah, and remember now, I think this is mad. If, like, and they weren't like a fucking goblin creature coming out of a fucking sewer.
Sorry, what's happening right now?
The thing that I'm going to ask you. But if someone who just looked either fine or on the spectrum to attractive just came up to you and just said, would like you to know, I think you're a very attractive person, and then shook your hand and then went about your day, would that not fill you up? Would that not make you go, the world's a nice place today.
No, that would make me suspicious.
Yeah, see, I think we need to get rid of this suspiciousness in people. Because basically what I was going to say was...
Somebody comes
how
up to me
weird
and
would it
goes,
be?
I find you attractive.
Yeah.
Shakes my hand.
Yeah, well, a cuddle could be a bit much.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But shaking the hand, bizarre.
But she's a normal, too attractive woman.
So it's an attractive woman we've established now.
Yeah.
So a hot chick comes up and goes, I find you attractive. Shakes your hand.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what is happening?
Would that not make you feel good, though?
No.
Shush.
I'd be suspicious.
It wouldn't make you feel good.
No, because I'd be going, what the fuck was that about?
No, you didn't get that vibe from her.
That's the vibe I would get. You're asking me how I would feel, and now you're telling me how I would feel.
Well, yeah, like I said, like it's not like I think you look good today, Mr. Garrett. That would make me go, get away, crazy ogre lady.
Oh.
Of course it would, and that's everyone. And don't even make me feel like I'm bad for that.
So an ugly person says they find you attractive,
these are the rules.
and you would go, ugh.
These are the rules.
They'd shake your hand, you're like slapping it away, like
Yes.
that claw away from me.
Yes,
ogre woman.
yes.
But
I'd call it a hoof, not a claw. But
hoof.
Yeah.
And an attractive person says, I find you attractive, that would put a spring in your step.
It'd probably be the first thing I said to my wife when I got home.
So you put quite a big value on the attractiveness of a person.
I said normal to attractive. I pretty much
Normal? What is normal, sir?
Just bland.
Bland?
Yeah.
Just
I'm bland.
Just a vanilla.
I'm bland. I don't think I'm fucking attractive. But me, if the female me came up to you and said, I just want you to know.
You said not an ogre person.
Wow. Wow. The female me comes up to you and goes, I just want you to know I've been viewing you from over there. And I would like you to know that I believe you're a very attractive person.
What do you say to that?
Thank you very much. That's a lovely thing to hear.
What a weird response.
Anyway, the whole reason I was, and this hasn't went smooth, because this I was using this as a transition into my point.
Right, okay, wow.
And this hasn't went smooth.
Yeah.
Imagine you did say, and I've thought about it a couple of times, when you're lying in that dentist chair, just tell them they're beautiful. Just tell them that they're beautiful.
Right.
They already know. They've been told 16 times today, I believe.
Yeah.
Because that's what I believe happens to very beautiful people. It's just a stream of
non-stop
fuckleys
compliments.
Going, my God, you're gorgeous.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it would be I'd be a creep or whatever if I just said to someone, but no.
You put creep in inverted commas there.
Yeah, because I don't believe that I am. I know my heart. My heart ain't creep.
I mean,
but I would like to be able to call strangers beautiful if I find them beautiful, man and woman.
Yeah, right.
Man and woman.
I think just to comment on somebody's physical appearance.
I tell men that I think they're handsome all the time. If I find them attractive, I'll go, Jesus Christ, you're a good-looking dude.
Right. I've never once heard that from you.
Yeah. Sad.
Yeah.
I tell my
what a way
Welsh,
to find out.
Tell that guy.
He's got to have something going for him.
Oh, man. It's just a stream of people going, you're so handsome every day. That's what I imagine good-looking people have. I
also imagine that's what it's like.
Yeah.
I think if you were a good-looking person, it would maybe become a bit tiresome. But
no, it wouldn't. Do you grow?
That's because you've not had it, and neither have I. And if it was happening constantly,
do you grow tired of people telling you they think you're funny?
No, that's true.
No, exactly.
I love it, though.
I love it every time. But I think I love it more every time.
A desperately unfunny person tell me I'm funny. I'd be like, oh, go away, ogre, funny creep.
Unfunny creep. Exactly. Well, you know nothing.
You are so funny. Shut up. Why are you so nasal?
I love...
How?
Right.
Listen to what Gareth said. I said, hello, how are you? Fucking relax. It's not always a joke.
The funny man spoke to me. Oh, get over yourself. Get over yourself a bit.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, we are like that because some comics, mentioning no names, have not as good audiences as others.
Yeah.
So some people have the ogres, and we don't, and we look down on them. We go, that's a bad audience to have. So we do it.
I don't.
You do.
What do you mean?
So in the analogy of someone telling you...
Yeah, I've got a bit lost in the analogy, I'll be honest. There's just too much ogre chat.
There was a lot going on. It's also getting very hot in here. I might
warm.
I might turn the thing off.
Turn the heat off, yeah.
Yeah, I can barely think now because of the heat. What I was saying was, so when an uglier person says to an attractive person, "You're good looking," and the good looking person will be like, "Yeah, I know, get away from me."
Yeah.
In the comedy jump that we've now done, I guess the same sort of thing would be if a like bad audience member would tell you they think you're really funny. You'd be
like somebody
"You
that's
don't want
heckled
them."
a lot, or
Yeah, or just,
how about we just back out of this?
Yeah. Beep. Beep.
Let's discuss me misjudging a joke at the weekend.
Oh my god, this is for you. I understand, not terrific. For me, great. I remember you posting this in the group chat. I was quiet in the group chat, but I read all and enjoyed.
Yeah. So I was on a stag do at the weekend.
Stag do.
Didn't know anybody on it really.
No,
it was Laura's brother's stag.
Although you did get a crazy gift to send you into the stag weekend.
Oh yeah, that was funny. So I'm leaving to go on the stag with Laura's dad. He's invited as well. And as we're leaving, Laura's mum shouts, "Wait! I have something for you to take." And I was like, "Oh boy,
It's
going to be some."
I didn't know you had a guy.
Some moonshine, yeah, little baggy. And she passes me some homemade fig chutney.
I
was like,
it's great.
Okay. And she was like, "That's for with the cheese." And I was like, "What do you think happens on a stag do?" To be fair, there was cheese on the stag.
Yeah. For the story, because I know the story we're about to dive into, seems like a bit of a chutney stag.
Yes.
Got to be honest.
Saturday night was cheese and whiskey, so there was cheese.
Yeah.
Fair enough. She knew better than I did.
She did know the ins and outs of the stag itinerary.
So we were supposed to be mountain biking on Friday, but because of Storm Betty or whatever it was.
Babbitt. Is it Babbitt?
Yeah, I think so.
The
park was shut, so we didn't do that.
Storm Babbitt.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe
I've been calling him Babbitt.
So we didn't do that on the Friday. We just went to the com, then we had some drinks. Then Saturday, we went go-karting. Absolutely sick. So good.
Yeah,
Loved it.
Yeah, it's like a...
Outdoors, a proper good track. Enjoyed it. Then we went paintballing. Loved that.
This is vintage stag do stuff.
Yeah. Both these activities, only kept afloat in this country by stag do's.
Yeah, well, for sure.
The economy, you could get rid of stag do's.
And
paintballing doesn't
would
exist
go tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you got rid of stag do's tomorrow, paintballing goes tomorrow.
It hurts being shot. I've got a few good bruises. I'll tell you why I got them. Because we're playing the game, good fun.
Are you like on teams? I've never been.
Yes,
paintball.
teams. So we're red and blue, and there's like different games. So one is just like you get one life.
Imagine playing Hunt the Cunt, but just paintball.
That's basically it.
Yeah.
So the first game, last man standing, basically. Yeah. Second game is like domination, where you've got to put up a flag and whoever
shove something up someone's arse.
What is going on?
Dominate.
Oh,
sexual domination.
Gotcha. That's not where I went. Anyway, so we're all having a good laugh. The game's finished, and then they go, "We're going to do a stag run now." Basically, the stag is going to run one length of the thing to the other. You all get a chance to shoot at him. And so as he's going to go over to his starting point, me and a couple of guys look at each other, and we're like, "Should we shoot him before he gets there?" And we went, "Nah." And then he walks over. But we kind of were like, that would have been a good laugh. As he's going, boom, get him right in the arse or something like that. And then they go, the stag has asked for his best man to also be involved. And he was like, "What the fuck? I didn't ask for any of this." Yeah. So then the best man starts walking to his location. And me and the guys on either side of
we have another chance for this joke, boys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We all look at each other and go, "Yep." All three of us shoot at the same time. One of the shots, not 100% sure it was mine, there's a good chance it was, hits the guy just behind the ear.
The best man.
Yeah, hits him just behind the ear. He goes down fast and starts shouting, "Who the fuck was that?" Like, it hurt. Yeah. I mean, they do fucking hurt, to be fair.
Of course.
And he stands up going, "Who was that?" And even the paintball guy's like, "Right, guys, come on, who was that?" And so I put my hand and go, "Well, I shot one of the bullets." And they go, "Right, you in." And nobody else admits to it.
What?
So I now have to take the best man's place in this run. And so me and the stag...
you're target number one.
Well...
You're enemy number one at this point.
Me and the stag do the run, and he runs ahead, and I go, "Right, I'll let him go ahead," because everyone will like follow him and focus on him, and I'll just run at the back. I got lit up. I got hit a lot.
Lit up like
got my instant karma.
Yeah,
for a bad joke, right?
Do you know? Oh no, I've got.
I go to apologise to the guy straight after, and he's furious. He's not having any of it, and so the guilt of that has been fucking horrific. The whole day I was like a bit of a beaten dog, I'll be honest, because I was like, I'm already on the outside of the stag. I don't know anyone involved, and now I've ostracised myself further.
Yeah, like I get that's not going to feel nice, and I also get like
if it's Big Brother, I'm getting voted out.
Yeah, for sure. But this is the thing that, well, actually, no, I don't think you are, because
for sure,
as the public, they'll nominate you. The people, that stag would definitely be nominating.
Get him out.
But
I wanted to
public,
leave it. I did consider
the public,
leaving.
Because do you know who I think is the enemy of that story?
Who?
It's not you,
right?
And it's not the stag, and it's not the best man. It's the two spineless bitches that were fucking part of the little gag with you, and that could have normalized the moment. If those two other people went, listen, the three of us, we're going to do it for this stag, and then when the other guy went, we went, it's another chance, and we just fucking got carried away. Sorry, but it was the three of us.
Yeah.
The fact that they just let you fucking take that
martyr.
walk.
Yeah. So
without saying it. And then this is the thing that I also hate about, and I don't know if this is a thing, but do you know what I also I hate about that is because of this, like, don't be a snitch mentality that especially stag do's and any alpha, like, male or toxic masculinity environment would push. It would be so much worse for you if you went, Mark and Chris also shot. Like, that would make things a million times worse for you, but you're fucking fair to do so.
Yeah.
Because you've manned up. You've fucking, well, not manned up. You've braved up. I think that's the new term. You've braved up.
Yeah.
And you fucking put your chest out and went, well, I fired one of them, mate.
Yeah.
And the other two spineless sons of fucking bitches.
Yes.
Did nothing.
Yeah, and
they're the cunts.
So I would say, to folk afterwards, I went, look, I wasn't the only one that shot. First of all, I would say, dick move on my part, for sure. Shouldn't have done it. It was immature. It's the sort of toxic stag behaviours that we're trying to get rid of in society. Yeah. But I thought, a bit of a laugh, shoot them. Yeah. I'd like to think, if it was me, but not everyone's like me, that I would have just went, fucking hell, that was a bit much. And continued on with my day. But it's not for me to say how people should react. So, and even me and the best man made up later that night. I said, look, are we good? I'm really sorry. It was a dick move, blah, 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 blah. I said, by the way, there should be 2 more people who have been doing that run with me. Yeah. I'm not even sure it was my shot that hit you. There's a good chance it was, but I don't know that it was for certain. Yeah. But I can't remember. Even though we've made up, I've been thinking about it ever since. And what day are we on? Wednesday? Yeah. 3 more days. I've just been like, why did you do that? What a dickhead.
Yeah, but I think, again, that's just like a
if it was my friend group, I think it would have went down differently. But again, different strokes for different folks.
Exactly. And, like, you can't...
He did say to me, the best man, he went, look, I was obviously pissed off and it hurt at the time, but I probably took 1 and survived 30 because I got fucking peppered. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That bruise is all up my side. It's pretty good.
And also... I wouldn't fucking blame yourself for thinking about it, and, like, people are allowed to have fucking
Catholic
regrets.
Guilt. I think that's what it is.
People are allowed to. It's not Catholic guilt. It's just regret, man. It's just a wee.
It's regret, but I think about it. It's constant. For the last 3 days, it's all I've thought about.
Well, you're probably trying to
beating myself up.
Yeah, you're probably trying to better yourself. That's you kind of go. How can we make sure that we don't do?
I know in 10 years' time, that's going to flash into my head at some point. And I'm going to go, stop that. Don't show me the low lights.
That might even bed like that's the sort of like deathbed flash that'll be in there.
It's probably made me a better person.
Yes, I think forever. I think that's exactly what it's doing. And when you constantly think about it, you're assuring your brain.
In a situation like that again, I won't take the fucking low road.
But the only thing I'd be thinking about is still just those cowardice other two.
I'm not so arsed about that. That's up to them.
Oh, fuck them. They've fucked everything for you.
Well, no, I fucked it for myself.
You didn't even fire a bullet, man. I was there. I was watching from the side.
I had none left.
No, exactly. You were empty.
Then once that run was finished, the guy was like, right, if you've got some left, just
how'd you go from chutney then, huh? That's an awkward segue into chutney.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. Do you want some fig?
Yeah. Figs. But it was a good laugh.
tap was like a great little...
Good fun.
If I saw an actor do that on a sitcom, I'd go, that's stellar work for a little awkward... good fun.
Yeah.
All in all, good fun.
I wish Adam went on the stag. That's where I'm at.
I regret going.
The rule is, if you don't
When's
know
the
people in the
wedding?
stag... well, the wedding is a whole other thing. That's on the 30th and the 31st of December.
Oh, what?
Yeah. New Year's Eve. I think they're
That's crazy.
I agree. But, hey, whatever. It's your wedding. You do what you like. I think they thought,
Sure.
most people will be free anyway. For me, I was like, that's a bloody good paying.
That's a very good paying day.
And there was a whole thing about no kids. And we were like, well, surely your nephew.
Yeah.
And for a long time, he wasn't invited.
Yeah.
And it
You
caused
finally...
some consternation because we're like, how do we get a babysitter? They're like, grandparent. I mean, so you're saying my parents?
Yeah.
And also, babysitter on New Year.
Yeah.
Big money.
Oh, the biggest.
Yeah. I
The
offered
biggest
to do
amount.
it.
Anything on New Year is money.
I was like, I'll do it for the money. I love working New Year.
Yeah, man.
I'll watch my own son.
Laura, you go, pay me to babysit. I'll do it.
I was looking after Arlo one night, and during the Fringe, I said, somebody was like, you coming out? I said, I can't. I'm babysitting tonight. And the amount of stick I got
Oh, I was in this group chat. Yeah.
for saying you don't babysit your own child.
Yeah.
And I was like, you do?
I guess you...
What else would you call it? I'm looking after my son. That's too long. You just say babysit. That's the term for looking after a baby. I'm on
I don't think I have an opinion on this.
staying in the evening, watching a
exciting.
child, it's
I'm gonna
babysitting.
I'm going to have to form
You're
an
going to
opinion.
ruminate on that?
I'm going to have to form an opinion live on the podcast.
I think it's fine to say that, but the mums were like, it's your own child.
Bitches. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
Emotional women. That's what that is, Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to... Actually, you know what? I've just formulated. I'm backing, man.
Well, a few of the blokes as well, I should say, were like,
But they're
come on,
fucking
mate. And I'm like, well, it's just an easier
whip
phrase.
blokes. Do you know what I mean? Whip blokes.
Like, what I now say, because of this,
I
is
don't think I would say
I'm on
babysit,
baby
though.
duty, is what I'll say.
Baby duty, yeah. Babysitting makes it sound like you're looking after your and another kid.
You reckon?
Yeah, that's what I just
Maybe I'm in the wrong.
Yeah.
I've reflected, I'm in the
You've
wrong.
learned from this stag thing. You'll never... If someone says this, I will agree.
I've become a monk. Camera's gone off. My mic fell down.
It's always
That
going...
time-
You're always going limp.
Yeah, I know. I just not that into it.
You know what? Maybe let's just hug tonight.
Let's just start a new tract.
Yes.
I can't remember what we were saying, but the camera cut out, so... Admin, you don't need to know about it as an audience. Do people know that when you're driving back to Scotland in a car, you cheer?
Cheer or...
Cheer.
Yeah.
Do people know? Like, Scottish people, we all cheer when we get back into Scotland.
Oh, yeah, it's a thing. I'm also blasting the Proclaimers as we go in.
Every time?
Sometimes it's Big Country. Sometimes it's Waterboys. I'm playing a Scottish artiste
Yeah.
as a...
I remember once being in a
At the
car with 3 Scottish acts, 1 English act. We've been in down south and we're driving back
that's so
into Scotland.
uncouth. Oh, what was that? Did you just do a wee cheer, mate? Yeah, that's what they
No,
were like.
no,
Oh.
it wasn't. What happened was nobody had really spoken for the last 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We're very quiet. We crossed the border into Scotland, and the 3 Scottish acts, we all go, hey! And the English act went, what the fuck just happened? Like, we've got back in Scotland. And he went, so you cheer when that happens? We're like, yeah, every time.
Every single time. Every single time.
And they were so baffled by it. They'd never seen this.
Well, it's because they don't know what it is like to love where they're from.
I also, when I'm driving south, before I cross the border into England, I'll go, can anyone else smell shit?
Yeah.
And then we get in there, I go, oh, that's what it is.
Oh, makes sense. Checks out. Sorry, guys, I figured it out.
I just don't know if the world is aware of that.
I have never thought of that. I assumed that would be a thing that anyone did when entering their own country.
No, it's just us.
But I think it is probably just an us thing.
I don't know, maybe you do it elsewhere, but...
I'm pretty sure, like, Irish are also fairly patriotic. They love themselves. Not in a bad way.
Where are they driving...
But I was just about to say...
Camera's gone again.
You piece.
Sorry, folks, we're having camera issues.
Camera-ish. Big.
That's why we got rid of it.
I know
before.
this. I know.
And then you all went, bring the camera back. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It just turns itself off, and we don't know how to.
I
stop
honestly
that.
have no idea what it is. It can't be a power issue because it's fucking. Yeah. Anyway.
It's plugged in.
Yeah. It's unavoidable. So fuck it. I want to punch it.
And it's got a
in
memory
its
card in
stupid
there.
Fucking yeah. It's.
Is it just like an idle thing that just goes off?
The only thing I can think of is an overheating thing.
Right.
It's the only thing I can think. Maybe as soon as we put that thing on, it goes too warm. No, and just fucking shuts off.
All right.
Maybe it's that, but fuck it. Whatever it is, it's a fucking pain in my hoop.
So we're going to try and wrap up fast, I guess, in case it does it again.
We have to. It's not us.
Yeah.
It's not us. It's out of our hands. So, fucking
We've covered everything I wanted to speak about.
personal cue. Personal fucking questions with Gareth and Gareth. Pretty good one.
That wasn't.
Pretty good, if I may say so myself.
That wasn't.
You may
I
not.
was going to add more, and I just went. It wasn't.
I'm going to let you fly solo and eat a big bag of shit on your own with it.
Well, I know the answer for you for the top one.
Oh, nice.
I feel like we've maybe had this before because it's always something like, "Where's the weirdest place you've had a sexual encounter?"
Yeah, it's all shit like that. It's the shit you want to be reading out at a party game, which is essentially
We did a quiz on the stag do
love it,
about the stag,
Love
and that was one of the questions.
I do love that.
Now there's an alarm going on.
I don't think we'll be able to pick that up.
No,
No,
pretty loud.
it's very loud. It's very loud,
It's
but
the too funny alarm.
yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of deeply personal questions
Yes.
on the stag
Yeah,
for the quiz,
Great stuff.
and I was glad to not know the answer to any.
Yeah, it'd be very weird if you did.
Yeah.
But his mates probably fucking.
Oh, they
knew
were
him.
lapping up, and his
Yeah.
dad was like, "I'm gonna leave."
Yeah. But that's
I
what
don't
half
need to
the
hear
fun
this.
is. That's what half
Oh
the
yeah,
fun
yeah,
is
yeah,
being
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
tell everyone, especially your father, that you are in defeat.
Yeah.
Tell him. Tell your old man.
Give up, tap out.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can tap out. I won't.
So what's the question? The number one that you know the answer
What's
for?
been your worst experience in the wilderness?
You do know that.
Yeah.
And let's not revisit because I will feel bad about myself.
There we go. Mine's was at paintball, for what it's worth.
What was the most dangerous thing you've ever done?
Danger. You're not a very dangerous boy.
Oh, I used to be.
Some people say danger's their middle name. Yours is safety.
Mine's is, does everyone have their helmet?
Yeah. Put a hat on, it's gold. Is your middle name.
Gareth, safety first, much. Owens. I
Yeah.
do that all the time, forget my own fucking surname.
But it's not your surname, is it?
It's not.
Not in showbiz.
I'm not even married.
I know that.
Didn't
I was there. I knew it
didn't
was a
do any
sham.
of the papers.
Stayed officiate. That was the first clue for
Didn't
everyone.
do any of the papers.
That guy's not ordained.
He actually is, but not
I
here.
know.
Yeah.
It's a lie.
What is the most dangerous thing you've ever done? I must have told this story, but I don't remember telling it on the podcast. But I just must have, because I dined out on this for years. I lit a firework out my ass once.
Yes, you've told this on the podcast. Yeah.
Love it.
So
So proud of that. I'm so proud of that. I'm more proud of that 7-second YouTube video than I am my hour-long special. I'm more proud
wow.
of that.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
it really makes a as it's exiting me.
Yeah. Get rid of all that hair. Who needs
And
to
then
go
again-
to a salon?
Yeah, and again, it's all about the company you keep. The guy that's filming it could not be laughing harder.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you've made that whole thing, buddy.
That's true. That's true.
You were my
Sometimes the
Johnny
cameraman makes
Knoxville
it.
to my Steve-O.
I've bungee jumped before.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous.
Is it though?
It's actually
It's like an
very
extreme
safe.
sport.
It's actually very
I
safe.
think it's probably
danger.
one of the safest things.
It's as safe as danger's ever gonna get.
Although they do say that all your organs permanently shift when you bungee jump
Do they?
because the falling, immediate stop.
Yeah, I understand.
They'll go, oh, whoop.
I
So-
understand. Do you know what as well? Danger to me just isn't a laugh. Like, I remember seeing this video of this woman in like a fucking like fighter jet, and she was like, "What's the highest G-force thing we can get up to?" And then her face like contorts, and he goes, "That's the lowest." And she went, "Give me the highest." and her like just everything drops like inches,
Yeah.
and her she ages 90 years.
Yeah, there's a clip of an astronaut going round on one of those ball things, and they turn into an old person.
Yes, and then they go back to the youthful.
That's God going, stop.
Yeah, it is.
Look how quickly I can make you old. Relax.
And he goes upside down as well, and she's like upside down, like. Blah, blah, blah. And honestly, so they get back to a fucking level and an okay speed, and he goes, "How was that?" And she goes, like nothing. Like she's just had the biggest orgasm of her life, like nothing I've ever experienced. And I go, "You are unhinged, bitch. You are unhinged.
You wouldn't like to be in a fighter jet?
Why would anyone?"
It's cool as fuck.
No, it's
a fighter jet.
It's so.
They made a whole movie about it.
Yeah, don't get it. Do not get it.
I don't believe
a car over 60 is madness.
You reckon?
70, especially on the motorway. Let the puppy purr. Do you know what I mean?
Let the puppy purr. I agree.
But yeah, no, fighter jets and G-force. I'm so okay never experiencing that.
I think it's quite exciting. It's a rush.
Yeah, I don't get it, man.
The third go-kart I had on the Stag was slow.
Yeah, I was gonna say how we went from G-force to. I think I could have actually broke through some.
The
G-force
second one, I was big into. I took over.
Surely
so
they're
many
all the
people.
same speed, no?
No.
Oh,
and that's why they swapped them.
Oh right, gotcha.
The third one I got was dog shit. But
Do you know what I find fucking Dodgem scary, mate? Scary's wrong.
You find birds scary, to be fair.
I do. A lot of people do though. A lot of people do.
But I just mean it's not unsurprising that you would find a Dodgem scary.
Is anything I could say that's scary surprising?
Yeah. Ketchup.
I know someone's scared of custard.
I beg your pardon?
I know someone deathly terrified of custard.
Who?
Like if you came in and put custard down, they'd go "Ah!" and run out.
Who?
I'm not going to say their name. They don't want to be outed on here.
Comedian?
No. Family member.
One of your family members?
Yeah.
Do I know them?
No.
Were they at the wedding?
No.
So not that close.
Not that close at all.
Yeah.
Cut off.
Yeah, I'd cut that person off.
I've been in a
If I knew somebody that was scared of custard, I would also cut them off.
I've been in a restaurant when I was young, and someone had a dessert that had some custard, and this person and ran.
Why?
Scared.
Why though?
I don't understand what makes a man scared. I don't know the ins and outs of
that.
Fear
Feels
of
like some sort of trauma was involved with custard.
Yeah.
That they don't
His
want to
dad
address.
used to shower him in custard.
Hey ho.
Yeah. Would explain the smell as well.
Yeah, right, well.
We're just going to let this one fizzle out, aren't we?
Not often I've been speechless on this podcast. That is one of those times.
I'll take it as a win. I'll take that as a win.
Okay.
What's your weirdest fear?
The dentist, I guess. It's the only thing I was
So
kind of...
many
But
people-
even now I'm not that scared
So
of
many
it.
people are scared of the dentist.
Yeah, but it's the only thing that I was...
I'm looking for something that might just be you and planet Earth.
I'm sometimes... I'm sometimes scared
This is going to be good.
when I go in. If my son's crying in the night, say it's 3 or 4 in the morning, it's pitch black, I've just kind of woke up to the crying. I'm scared sometimes if I'm walking in there and he'll be stood at his cot crying, wanting held. If I don't know, he says something.
Oh my God.
Like if he,
that is terrifying.
yeah, if he just went tax returns due, I'd be like, whoa!
Oh, well, not that. That wouldn't scare me.
I know, that's just a funny thing for...
It's a comedic exaggeration.
Yeah.
But what if he did like...
Nosferatu.
Yeah, started like stand up and just started like whispering Latin.
Yeah, sometimes I worry. Yeah, that'd be scary.
And then ended it with, change my diaper, daddy.
I think I don't often think about the Latin, but I do think like just sometimes if... Yeah, I don't know. So it's scary checking on a baby at night. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, there could be another fucking person in there. Or, oh, fuck, this is the scariest. This would be the scariest. If you walked in and the baby stood up. You might not want me to say this because this made me new fear unlocked.
Yeah.
Oh, God, this has got me. I've got myself with
That's
it.
good.
Walk in, stood up on the cot, just like crying and like being, and then just one arm comes off the cot and just points.
He waved at nothing the other day. He started waving. So I guess that's just him practicing waving. But the other day he was staring off and he started waving and I was like, Don't do that, mate.
Don't do that ever.
Because people think that babies can see ghosts.
I know. I'll tell you when I started believing that. 2 seconds ago.
Really? You've never heard about these things where people say babies are more in tune with all that?
No.
I've heard that a lot. People think.
And it makes sense because you're closer, like you've just entered the world. At the start and at the end, I believe you could probably see some other stuff.
Right.
I believe that.
Interesting, because you're
And I've thought about it for 2 seconds. I've thought about this whole thing in 2 seconds. And now it's a belief.
Yeah.
Now it's a belief.
Let's continue this chat on our Patreon. You can join our Patreon for as little as £3 a month.
Ooh.
We're talking about Halloween. This is going to go out after Halloween. But yeah, let's talk about ghosts
so
and
scary stuff.
the spoopy season, as they
Spoopy?
call it. That's what people call it.